So we are starting here at Oak Mountain State Park on our search for Barbara Rushton. Barbara went missing on August 29th in 1984 in a 1980 Volkswagen Rabbit. The circumstances of her case are absolutely unknown. She left her house that evening to go play some cards with some friends in the Pelham Hoover area, and that's it, vanished. Barbara left her house. She seemed to be a little upset, but people are thinking that it's because of her resigning from her job. She was a very driven woman, very, very big into her work, being successful. So having to resign as an early-ish retirement had her really upset.
All right, here we go.
Today is February 11th, 2023. We're currently on the 2023 road trip with Chaos Divers. My name is Britton Lockhart, and we're currently on the search for Barbara Rushton. Today we're going to be sonaring the side of this boat ramp to see if we can potentially bring some answers to Barbara's case. Let's get into the search today and hopefully bring some answers for Barbara's family.
Look at the water visibility. They didn't say it was bad. I can see a log in 5 feet of water here. Should be able to clear this really quick.
After she left, her husband watched her drive away, and from there, her friends called in a little bit and said Barbara never made it to the card game. We are starting out here at Oak Mountain State Park. This would be one of the further reaches for her, but we're kind of starting out and working our way inward. A lot of the areas that we have to cover are going to be little ponds, little side areas, creeks that may be deep enough but not big enough for the boat. So we are definitely going to be utilizing the little buddy in this situation for us.
So the people who don't know, this machine that Britton is using is called a little buddy. It's a remote control sonar boat. We go around all the boat ramps. Dennis Waters made this before, well, obviously before he passed away, but you know, he made a great invention, and several law enforcements have it. We were fortunate enough to be able to get one, so.
What is this dark spot right here?
Just an anomaly in the bottom, most likely. It's nowhere near big enough to be anything that we're looking for.
The little buddy is an absolute amazing tool. It's got the Hummingbird Helix 10 in it. We can put that in any size body of water with the little ponds, side road ponds, little creeks. That's going to help us get in, scan that area, and get out as soon as possible.
It's only 3 foot of water. Damn, that looks like a car. Right there.
I definitely think we should review it. You know, look at it again on here.
Let's do another scan.
Right off the dock?
What's the plan, Jacob?
So, it does seem like there is something out there. Not sure exactly what it is. We're gonna go and investigate it. It's over on the right, either right in front of the boat ramp or right beside it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it in here, and we'll go around there, and then I'm just gonna circle around that area and see if I can get a better view at it. pile. Clear. All right, so what I thought I seen was probably a dock, pillar, or brush pile. So on to the next. See live raptors.
Like dinosaurs?
No, birds.
Oh.
I think that's... Go ahead, let's go straight up. And then turn to the right and go over there to that the road. Okay. And that way we can just clear this whole corner here in case somebody will try to go off there.
Looking back at the weather for August 29th, 1984, we try to kind of put ourselves, you know, in her shoes, like road conditions, weather conditions, what was it like, that kind of thing. There were thunderstorms that day. There was a constant light drizzle. So the roads would have been slick. That in conjunction with the fact that Barbara did have diabetes, she did not have her insulin with her. Could that have caused her to kind of lose focus? Could she have slid off the road somewhere? So that's why it's so important that we're checking all of these tiny little ponds and everything, as well as just the big waters that seem kind of the most obvious, because right now our options are kind of endless with there being no solution. There's three plausible scenarios. Did she wander off in a diabetic amnesia? Foul play was never ruled out in her case, as well as it's always been kind of suspected and rumored that she could potentially be in the water, as her and her vehicle were never found. So, all done with this spot?
Yes, ma'am. All right. With a section of this magnitude, with the no rails, no nothing, it's been here for ages, is a good spot to check. Unfortunately, there was nothing in here, so we're going to go to our next location after Jacob changes the RV battery, because I forgot to turn off the lights. Just looks too, I mean, boom. There's a piece of metal or something that's laying over there. It looks like somebody had just went off. So maybe if it was cold.
I mean, but we're talking the 80s though, but are those trees old enough to be barriers in the 80s?
So from what I heard, most trees that are wrist size or bigger.
A tree as big as your wrist has been there for approximately 15 years.
You have a busted sign. You know, over time, this place has been a problem spot. There's no rails up. What are those trees? I see the barks off some of the trees. What if 40 years ago she came in here? Nobody knows. Six feet. Steep enough. With all the different things and the polls and the data box, it was a great spot to search. I'm just glad we did it and got it out of my head, because we had to turn around and get to it. We didn't see it really on Google Earth. I don't care if it's been here for 30 years, 80 years, or 10 days.
It's gonna be our last location for the evening for the search for Barbara. This is a good location because of that turn up there, and there are no guardrails or fences. Unsure of the year this lake was put in here, but if it's easy to search, we're gonna get it done real quick and possibly on to the next one before it gets dark today. The rain is fun, but not gonna stop us.
Here, I'll hold this.
Oh, just don't do too much that way.
Yeah.
Because it'll. Woo!
We are finished with our first day in the search for Barbara Rushton. We were able to clear 3 locations out at Oak Mountain State Park. We then also found an additional location when we were leaving that area that we stopped, pulled over, got the boat in right away, got it checked and scanned, and it is clear. There is one more location from today that we want to get permission for. When we got there, we found out that it was a gated school now. And then we just finished with our last one. The reason that we're here at this one is because this road, this access road, is right next to the water, and then 65 is right on the other side of this pond. You can't see it right now because of the trees and stuff, but 39 years ago, the potential was there for easier access. So definitely was something that we wanted to scan. I want to say a huge thank you to Britton from Depths of History, and obviously Josh Cantu for helping us make this video, putting out the great content so that way we can get the word out for these missing people and their stories.
Keep diving, guys. I'm freezing. Love each and every one of you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Well, that's the thing. We don't know if it's, we don't know where she went. That duck ain't gonna attack you.
Yeah, he is. There's a bunch of eggs over there. I work for a search and recovery dive group. We travel the U.S. We work on missing cold cases.
What is that, guys? So it could be a car.
Could be a car. Really?
We did see something.